What's going on, everybody? Eric, Tree Jesus, Marcus, Alexander, Pando's Card Minnow Agent, EC Plays. What's going on, guys? Just to give you guys a little fair warning here, we got massive storms rolling in again. Let me get in the Steam group here real quick. Yeah, anyway, we got some massive storms rolling in, so hopefully don't have any issues. Now, I said 2 there, Agent. 2 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is your time. Kaz is Nathan702. Yeah, Drew, anybody can join the Steam group. Just it's an open group, so just hop on in. Marcus, what's going on? I like ninjas. Let me see. Let me get into that Steam group here too. Join the old group chat. Got 11 in group chat already. Wow. Alright, here we go. Time to start busting some heads. So anyway, I got kind of mixed emotions on what I want to do today. Elandrian made a target dummy. Look at him go. Bleach! Good lord, it's Bleach. Well, sadly and luckily, the chat scrolls so quick I probably won't get to answer everybody Bleach. But I used to always try to. Now I'm starting to give up on it a little because my chances are just... Oh, yeah, there it is, Nathan. I did say in 12 hours. There's Zarnoff. Where you at, Bleach? Agent Chicken, not wasting any time. Hopping on into the Steam group here. I thought about doing that, Pure Chocolate Thunder, but I wanted to focus more on the new stuff. I definitely will do some random stuff this weekend, though. PCT put up a little some randomized wheels in the Steam group. If you click on the link in the forum. Ed Course. Oh yeah, there's Ed Course. Anyway, PCT put those wheels up, and it makes it a lot of fun having some randomized matches. Clay the Gamer's here. Very nice. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and hop on in and get started. I wanted to do a... need to farm some souls in night, of course, but I wanted to do a couple of slime builds, too, because even though they're still moderately broken, the slimes and the hornets are not scaling with crit damage when you upload them, and that's disappointing. But the proton beams were that way for a time. Metaphil, you're not late, man. How you win what? You guys ain't wasting any time, huh? So what we'll do at the halfway mark and then a little closer to the end of the stream, we will be doing some Dryad giveaways. I got 2 of them to give away today. There's Washboard. Washboard has the most wonderful voice on YouTube. I'm convinced of it. You should just move over here to the US and commentate all my videos for me. That'd be kick-ass. Anyway, let's see what we're going to do here. What do we got? Alright. Now, I know a lot of people have made comments about it, and I've got kind of mixed emotions about having to lay those Tree of Lives down. I mean, I understand. It's kind of the mechanic. But it's, I don't know. I just hate wasting that DU on something you're not going to use. And although they do make nice... they make for some nice walls. They take massive damage. So what I'm going to do is throw a tree in right up underneath there with 1 upgrade. those of you guys that are in the match, they are a little tricky to get around. So you'll have to, in fact, let me replace that one, because that one is a little too tricky to get around. Let's see. I'll put it over to the side a little here. And you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and upgrade it all the way. That gives me insane range on it. There's Unicorn. Anyway, yeah, we'll be giving away some Dryad codes today. Trendy was kind enough to hook it up. How awesome is that? Well, washboard, I don't know, man. That might not work. It'd be worth a shot, but may not work. Anyway, and then let's see. Let's get some Serenities down. Of course, the Purge Evil. I would bet you, you know, besides the Poison Dart Tower, of course, I would bet you the Serenity Aura is the most used defense in the game, besides the PDTs. Alright, speaking of PDTs, we're going to throw some up here to help out with the workload and take care of the flyers. Just going to put one on each flyer lane there. Young King, the first one, yeah, man, I got crazy hours. Crazy hours. And let's see here. We'll go with one right here. And then we're going to slime it up. The slimes are actually pretty beast. They really wreck house. And you see we got, what, 530 DU left. Makes me want to maybe put a proton in the mix too, but I don't want to take away any from the greatness of the Dryad. The Dryad is going to make a beast mode builder. You know, I've been getting a lot of comments about her DPS, and you know, maybe of course it's not a DPS character. Let's see. I think we should have enough for 4. Now there is a trick here with the slimes. The slimes, we all know, there's 2 issues with the slimes right now. First off, they don't scale with crit damage. Second off, they have some targeting issues. So like in this scenario right here, come on, there we go. In this scenario right here, if you put them like on the stairs or like halfway on a stair like that, sometimes the slimes will have problems targeting the bads coming out, and that of course is no good. Alright, let's get some more down. Yeah, the Frosties do make a big difference up top there, Omni. Because the slimes, even though they don't really do much for the Hornets, the slimes do scale on that nicely with defense power. And of course the Frosty is all about that defense power. Let's see, that leaves me 50 left. This is actually how I did it last time, with 50 left over. So I think that will probably get it. Let's see, let's throw a couple of ups around here. How much do I have? I got 250 left. Actually should have upped them a little further. I'm going to hang on to this 200 and then get some more upgrades. So you know what, let me just... This is definitely not the difficult lane. This other side is going to be more difficult. Throw some upgrades on this side. There's Nosferatu, the Abyss Lord. Probably not going to run the wheels this time, Unicorn. I don't have it set up to capture it on video yet. I can do it with my recording software, but I don't have it set up to do with while streaming quite yet. I will though, because it's fun as hell. Alright, and I think we're probably good to go. I'll watch these slimes just go to town. Oh yeah, Kevin, I'm going to have quite a few 5-minute builds on the new map. I'm actually going to record all of those tonight. And I'll have them up over the course of the next week as I get them edited and everything. But there's lots and lots of ways to do it. It's a fun map. I got, you know, kind of mixed emotions on which map to do, because if you do it on incursion, it's definitely more fun, killing the eye and everything. But if you do it on defense mode, it seems to be a little bit quicker, plus it's 100% AFKable. These bands are just going down so quick. Can't even see them. They barely pop out and they're done. Don't need to really worry about that Spectral Knight here on wave 1, I don't believe. Well, Omni, spawn killing on this map is definitely the way to go. I mean, it's such a slow map if you turtle it. When you spawn kill them like this, you can basically kill or ignore the Spectral Knights until wave 3. Wave 3, I usually cleanse the first one, just because. Where's he at? Where is that Spectral Knight? Oh, he got cleansed. That's where he is. But anyway, I mean, you can. Obviously, it gives you something to do. Makes it more entertaining running around. We got Unicorn busting out the tank here. Of course, I'm using the Mega Shark here. I'm gonna try to show off a couple of the weapons today. I missed it there. Bleach is what? EV2. Just throw upgrades on whatever. Doesn't even really matter. These slimes are pretty strong, so once we get a few ups on the slimes, they are extremely beast mode. There's no doubt about that. Give this lane a little help while that's upgrading. Now the Hornets as well, they've got a little bit of a targeting issue. I don't have the Apprentice weapon yet, Washboard. I'll have to try that out. That actually, I think I should be able to get another weapon on stream today. I finally found a celebration that I liked. I found one with Big Boy and the additional grab bots. Where you at, Mr. Ogre? Yeah, anyway, the Big Boy and the additional grab bots were definitely what I was looking for. And it likes, you know, of course everybody knows I'm a protons cannon spamming EV. That's what I do for DPS. And the celebration doesn't disperse the heat as well as some of the other shot types, but it does do decent. I mean, it does good enough. That, and it just brings some more of a fun factor in. Let's see, and then from here on out, guys, you can leave the PDTs alone. Just upgrade these slimes, and let's get the slimes wrecking it here. And wave 3, so I am going to go ahead and take out that the first Spectral Knight. You know, I haven't played on the active play style yet. I haven't played as a DPS Dryad, so I don't know exactly how well corruption works. I do know that if you play as a active Dryad, she does make a ridiculous tank. Pretty much unkillable. I mean, of course, that's the whole purpose of the tank, you know. Pandos, Yeah, I mean, each individual proton beam is their own damage source, so absolutely it does stack. But if you cluster the protons, you get a little bit of a DU savings. And when you look at the damage done at the end of the map, it's actually the same. Nolan's using her as a tank. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people talking about it. Vagnar sent me some messages. He plays on the PS4. He sent me some messages saying that the tank, playing her in tank mode is just insane. That she just destroys it. See, I really like the Hornets. The Hornets really are probably the thing I was most excited about when I first saw the patch notes and everything. But man, they gotta get that crit damage upgrading with them. It makes the Hornets, yeah, I mean, the Hornets are still badass, don't get me wrong. But they do have a slight targeting issue still. Plus the crit damage not scaling. As far as DPS goes there, Stavion, the EV2 obviously is way stronger than the Mystic or the Dryad. As far as just raw DPS numbers. I think, we get that one cleansed? Yeah. Hoping to get a chess piece here. In fact, I gotta take some of these other guys out of my hero deck. I want to get a Dryad, hopefully a defense crit chess piece. That would be awesome. Ideally with slime and hornet damage. The server's not responding there because the group is full, is what's up there. Looks like somebody's already on cleanse duty here. I'll grab that one. Oh, it's between the Mystic and the Dryad. They're both solid defense, you know, very, very solid builders. There's no doubt about that. You see here, I mean, normally my go-to build for this map is something similar, but I throw archers up top in addition, and then proton beams down below. But these slimes, man, they tear it up. As you see, the damage done there, 6.7 million on that one. Only 1.5 on that one, 5.5 on that one. Is that 16 or is that? Yeah, 16 million on that slime. So I mean, the slimes are definitely getting the job done. There's no doubt about that. And you don't see it as much as you would think. There's not. I don't know. You don't see them really like graphically smashing in the faces. But the damage numbers are there at the end of the map. Kaz, I use the Gunwitch just because it's probably my favorite. I can't say it's my favorite DPS. The EV2 is definitely my favorite. But man, double jump just is awesome. And then the flying, obviously, you know. If the EV2, I said this last night too, people were making fun of me about it. But if the EV2 had double jump, I would never play another DPS character. That would be it for me. You guys got these Spectral Knights cleansing here, huh? Ogre. Where's he at? All the way on the far side. Pardon me. Yeah, a DPS EV is just so mean. And it's easy to make mean. Yeah, I know, Unicorn. The monk is the most underutilized hero there is on the DPS side of it. They really they can lay the damage out, even with the change to the Sky Dragon's Fury. You know, that's going to actually encourage more people to go melee with it, and they can really wreak some pain, just wreck some faces. The main thing with the monk is, and this was the funniest quote I think I've ever heard, is the best pet you can get in Dungeon Defenders 2 for a DPS character is a monk. And that's so true. Because any DPS character that has a monk in the mix is just going to tear things up. I mean, there is no doubt about that. Wave 6 here. Spam for the win. Well, it just so happens, Jacob, that, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not by any means encouraging spam, but I don't have that enabled. Like, there is a feature in Nightbot to automatically boot people. Or not boot people, but take them out of the giveaway for spamming. But you have to enable that, and that's, you know, I mean, unless it becomes a problem, I could care less if somebody enters twice. There's Gonzo. What's up? It's nice to see these names, all these names of people that are regulars on the channel that I just never get to talk to when I'm streaming, because it's always at such funny times. See, we got some cleansing going on. Looks like it. Oh yeah, they're getting cleansed. Probably don't need to do these last two, but it's all good. Now I will have to check and see if I've got the giveaway started yet, though. I haven't told you guys to start spamming it yet, so hitting the hashtag GCNation now may not be doing anything for you. In fact, let me check real quick. Uh-oh. Oh! What the hell? Crash. Anyway, I will be right back in there, guys. We got the crash. Oh joy, the crash. How irritating. I haven't had a crash like that in a long time. I've had plenty of DCs, but no straight up game crashes. Alright, here we go. The giveaway is going to be about halfway through the stream there, Charlie, so probably in about another 30 minutes we'll do one. So any of you guys that were in that match, is it still running? Or did everybody get booted? What happened? What happened? Let me check and make sure I got it in Windows mode. Yeah, I do. Alright, well that's unfortunate. You don't see... I know that was a big problem on the PS4, but on the PC, I haven't had a straight-up game crash like that in a long, long time. Now, there has been lots of disconnects associated with the latest patches. Oh, man, we were so close, too. So what do you guys want? You guys want to see that one again finalized? Or do you want to, you want to see a different map? We got to do it. Let's just knock it out. I'll queue us back up. Oh, Unicorn says it's still active. Alright, so let me join on Unicorn here. Well, that's awesome. Now I'm going to have to rebuild everything for the last wave, I think, but still kick ass nonetheless. Haha. Nice. So everything lost its gusto, though, didn't it? So if you guys would give up some mana. Let me see. Oh, no. Nothing's doing any damage, so this is all us. This is going to lead to unhappy times. You can't G it up, because when you come back in, the person who built doesn't. None of their stats are applied. So that was a very bad idea. No G'ing it up. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to park right here. If somebody will run Spectral Knights. Ooh. This core is one shot and it's done. So it's going to take like an act of God to keep this going. Yeah, there we go. So there you go, guys. Just for future reference, if whoever built ever disconnects, don't hit G, because you get towers with no stats. As you see, the Poison Dart Tower, poison damage 12. Yeah, that's not good. So, anyway, let's try this again here. Nope, I haven't given out a Dryad code yet there, Martin. Hit replay there, whoever got leader. Yeah, anybody that wants to join, that's in the, you got to join the Steam group and hop into Steam group chat. And I will be clearing the group after every map and starting over. 12 is more than enough. Damn near, Gonzo. The PDT's so beast. Well, you gotta be watching the stream to win there, Nathan. I mean, if you're like just AFK, that's fine, but I'm not giving the code away quite yet. We haven't even finished a map yet. So I gotta at least get a map done. Here, I tell you what. As soon as we complete this map, I'll do the first giveaway. Oh, Tree Jesus, I've talked about that before. I definitely want to do that. I think that would be fun as hell, trying to do a map with 0DU. Now, we've done it before with we've done some 0DU maps before when the Storm Gloves were all OP, but that's kind of cheating. What's up, Roma? Nosferatu, it's Juicy Nation. It should be in the description, a link to it. You guys would be kind enough to give me some mana here. Try this again. We got some more mana? Or is that it? Oh, you know it. Gonzo, I actually started off naming all the heroes, and it's terrible now. Now it's EV2, EV3. I mean, I do have proper names on about half of my heroes. What you looking for there, Unicorn? But yeah, I gave up on that. You see the Dryad. We've got one original name, Leafy, and then I got Leafy 2 and Leafy 3. It's not 2 times Defender medals, it's 2 times dailies. So you get 2 daily missions. You get one every 12 hours. So I think the triple Defender medal weekends that they had going, it made it so everybody just spammed Demon's Lair over and over again, which, I mean, that was the fastest way, you know. They haven't said anything publicly, but I think that's why they took it out. Alright, now let's see here. Let's get some Slimers going again here. And hopefully we don't have any game crashes this time. The fastest way to farm metals now, I mean, if you're just straight up farming metals, you know, of course you want to do all the dailies and then the weeklies. But as far as just grinding and farming metals, it's still going to be Demon's Lair, just because you can complete the map in, what, 3 minutes or whatever. So, I mean, that's always, I think, going to be the fastest. Yeah, Chris just mentioned it there. Alright. Oh shit, did I forget Serenity R's? Yep, I forgot Serenity R's. Gotta get that splody going down there. There is no place to, there is no map that drops the best weapon there, Roma. It's all random for the EV. Alright, so as soon as we get this map done, we will go ahead and we'll give away a Dryad code. But let's get this map complete here. We got a Clorox and we got a bleach and a Clorox bleach. Good lord. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, as far as raw DPS numbers, I think the Monk is, without a doubt, the best melee. No doubt at all. Yeah, just trying to finish this one on me. I don't like failing. Double the bleach, indeed. So, out of the weapons you guys have, which one is your favorite? I know Washboard mentioned that Apprentice weapon is pretty badass, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet, or check it out yet. I think maybe that's the one I'll get next. How we looking? Looking pretty solid everywhere, huh? This is, you know, it's an AFK strategy. Man, I put that PDT down all crooked. Look at me. Look at the fail. Did I put them all down crooked? No, that one's right. I don't know. Emil, probably another hour and a half or so. Man, the rain is just pounding. I'm gonna sell this bad boy and move it over to the proper spot. Can't stand the lack of symmetry. Alright, so let's see, what do we got going? That one's up twice. Let's throw some Slimer love down. See, we got all these guys at tier 2 at least. Try to get everything one-upped. Alright, there we go. Well, Agent, I think Dryad has the potential to become the best tank. Yeah, just talking about the soul weapons there, Gonzo. Like Tsunami because of the piercing. I'm unsure on the bow which of the Tsunamis to take. I mean, they both look kind of enticing. The ones got the pierce, of course, and then the other's got the additional damage. So as far as single target, it seems like one would be better than the other. James Luke on the PS4. Where's he at? Where is he at? I got a no PDT Dryad build for which one is it? The Life Root Incursion. That it was ridiculously effective. Now I don't have any range towers when I do it. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not... I think they're meant to be more fun than anything else there, Gonzo. They're definitely not meant to be the best thing in the game. It's more of a... just of a fun factor. You know, I'm going to end up getting them all. Mega Shark is... I lost some DPS by using Mega Shark, and if you're... You know, if you're a gun witcher that plays with the exploits and is using the exploited bewitching hour, or not exploited, but the broken bewitching hour, then you'll see a significant decrease. But I don't use that. I don't want to get used to using something and then have it go away. Right now, a lot of people don't understand why their gun witch hits so hard, and it's because of the, you know, a slow weapon with bewitching hour and elemental damage equals massive DPS, and that's really why. There we go. Did I screw you up? I think I missed. No, I didn't screw him up. Ohana's on. Got the Super Apprentice, Super Run Speed. There's a celebration. Bleach, the time right now for me on the Pacific coast of the U.S. is 2:39 p.m. Oh, there's definitely going to be loads of different ones. So it's late for you, huh, Gonzo? Almost midnight there. Alright, let's see here. I think we're good on the PDT-age up there. No need to go all the way up. Yeah, just spam the upgrades around now. There you go, Logan. Logan Delaney, you have been noticed. Well, Kay, my favorite weapons so far are the Mega Shark and the Celebration, but I haven't played with them all yet either. I still need to get a bow. I'm gonna get an apprentice weapon probably next. Washboard says they're badass, and I have faith in Washboard there, so he says they're badass, they're badass. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure none of them... I normally don't talk about the bugs on the channel there, Metaphil, but since it's already public on the bug report forums, elemental damage, including damage from storm gloves, procs the Bewitching Hour skill sphere. So if you get a very slow firing weapon, like a rail shot, I believe, is the slowest, with elemental damage on it and storm gloves, and then you use the Bewitching Hour passive, it like triples your DPS. So, like I said, I normally don't talk. I try not to be the guy, the go-to guy for glitches, but yeah, that's it. It's pretty public now. The celebration. I'll use the celebration on the next map. How's that? The celebration is it's fun. It doesn't disperse heat as much as the McManus projector, but it's still fun. There's no doubt about that. It actually encourages you, in my opinion anyway. Now part of that is the new shot type, but encourages you not to just park and spam the proton charge. It's not really any better, Martin. It depends on the class you're using. Like on this character, I really should be using Sandstorm or Poisonous Tips, but I just kind of got used to having Dragolich, so I'm still using it. But Poisonous Tips would actually be the strongest, and Sandstorm would be the second strongest, but have the utility of the speed boost. Like on the EV2, I'm a proton charge EV2 DPS, and ooh, don't let any little runners go. That's the bad part of the not having the proton beams. Anyway, I'm a proton charge EV2 for DPS, and as far as a proton charge build goes, the Poisonous Tips and Sandstorm don't work. We're starting to take a little bit more of a beating. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up right there. There we go. We got all the PDTs all the way up now. I don't think there's anything else I can do here with this 100. I just like I like building. You know, I mean, obviously you have to really get the full game experience. You have to build and DPS. I mean, you want to do it all. Now, I personally, I'm a builder. I like to build. That's why I play the game. I mean, I don't mind other people building. Don't get me wrong. I just like to have to think it out. I like the thought process of laying it all down. No giveaway yet there, Kaz. As soon as this map is done, we're going to do one now. Hopefully I don't crash again. That was a little irritating. I crashed right when I tabbed out. And I tabbed over because I've got chat on my second monitor here, so I just tabbed over real quick to make sure the giveaway was set up. And that's when that crash occurred. And that usually isn't the case. Well, if that bag is full, or if it doesn't have the proper setting there, Agent, it won't auto-collect them. I personally, I can't leave stuff laying on the map. I need to sell all that stuff for the gold. I'm greedy like that. I'm sure I'll get to the point. I was actually over 6 million last night. 6 million in saved gold. I'm sure I'll get to the point where I start leaving all that stuff laying. Alright, 400 now. Let's see, we'll up one of those guys, and I'll get another one all beastly over here. There we go. I got 5.5 million, but I want 10 million. Michigan touchdown there? No? Got Michigan, Indiana playing in the background here. The wife is from Michigan. And she's being a very good girl and not screaming in the background. This is it, wave 7. I should have switched over. Crap, I forgot to clear out my hero deck again. That's alright, I've got 2. Well, first off, Young King, if you're upgrading a piece if you get say you get a 750 piece, and you don't have any defender medals to buy the upgrades, but you've got a whole crap ton of legendaries, and you want to upgrade that piece all the way, it costs about 1,000,000 gold. So I mean, I bounce between like 4.5 and 6 million all the time. But anyway, I mean, it's preparation. You know, how many people wish they had, you know, for those of you that have been around that long, how many people wish they had 5-6 million gold they were sitting on when the carnival came to town last time? Well, my opinion on the Dryad is it's got some bugs, but it's going to be an awesome builder once these bugs get fixed, and it's going to be and it already is a really good tank. Hey, dear. So yeah, I mean, it costs a lot. Ed Course was sitting on 40 mil. That's crazy. I forgot to switch. That's alright. See if it makes a difference. Now, of course, since I forgot to switch, I'm gonna... come on. God, I hate that. Am I gonna have to sell stuff to open my chest? I can't seem to get it lined up here. Let me face the other way. Maybe that'll help. No. Oh, it's this damn tree. The carnival's definitely coming back. It's just the question is, will the wheel come back? Nope, no chest piece for me. Let's see what kind of crappy Sword of Unholy Fire too. So anyway, guys, I am going to leave group here, and we will start up a fresh group. If you guys would, it's a little buggy right now with people with queuing up for a match when people join you on party. So if you would, just wait till I'm in. Unicorn, I got no problem with you building one, but I just want to make sure there's some Dryad building going on today. Oh my God, there's more bleach. Great value brand bleach. Well, as long as bleach is here and representing, you know, that makes it all right. Alright, so, like I said, I am going to leave. I'm going to leave this group. Oh, man. Nobody will ever do it. I want to run out and check. Or actually, I don't have enough souls right now. Renamed to Bleach Nation. Should be, huh? Michigan touchdown there. Alright, Michigan scored a touchdown. The wife's doing cartwheels through the living room. What sucks there, young king? Rocket League's fun as hell. Man, I suck at that. I'm going to do a giveaway here in just a minute there, Tune. All the weapons, K, are right at a vendor in the marketplace. I'll run over there and take a look at them there real quick, though. Bleach Nation. Ugh. There we go. They're over here at the little Wayfarer guy. It doesn't list his name, but supposedly his name is actually Dorf. But here are all those weapons. Of course, you want to click the little Nightmare 4 dealie up top. Man, if that one had Hero Crit on it, I would probably just go ahead and buy that. Well, I actually don't have the souls. I've only got 64. Anyway, there's the 2 bows. You get Chlorophyte arrows or Jester arrows. There's the EV weapon. Shadow Flame knife. The Mega Shark, of course. That's what I've been using. I haven't heard anybody talk about the Bone Glove. I tell you what, we'll do the new map here twice. We'll do it once on defense and once on incursion. And I'm going to do a 5-minute build for the easy farm mode on defense, but I'll go ahead and show you that build I've been doing to farm Souls of Night. So let me go ahead and hop on in there. As soon as I get into the map, I will people can join up on me and I'll do that giveaway. Let's see, let's go defense mode first. And like I said, this is the OP. I like to call it the trifecta. You use proton beams, Serenity R's, and PDTs. I mean, it's OP as hell, but it is insanely easy to AFK and quick. And that's, you know, when it comes to farming, Mad Attack, what up? Anyway, when it comes to farming, of course, you want speed and you want the ability to walk away. Because if you're farming, then odds are you're going to grind the map over and over and over and over again. So since you're doing that, you know, I mean, I like to turn around and watch TV. You know, if I want to get up and get a drink, I want to get up and get a drink. If I got to go to the bathroom, I want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to be required to sit there. Anyway, so we are in. Everybody, let me double check real quick first and make sure that the giveaway is indeed active. All right, so the giveaway is indeed active. Everybody give me a hashtag JuicyNation. And I will go ahead and start building this out while other people... I would get the EV2 first, personally, Logan. Anyway, give me a hashtag JuicyNation, and we'll give everybody a couple of minutes to join or to get entered, and then we'll get a Mystic code going here. Let's see, we're gonna get the trifecta going. And what else do I need? See, there's a proper name, Juicebot, and Robodeeps. And then you see, I get to my third Abyss Lord, and his name is I. That's my Waller. Why I named him that, I don't have any idea. I'm assuming it was probably 4 in the morning. Pandos and Metaphil both made it in. Very nice. We still got one spot open. Anybody else wants to join? Oh, did I say Mystic code? I'm sorry, Billy Ball. Yeah, I meant Dryad code. Dryad. No Mystic codes today. It's weird how it does that. I've got 999 mana. Sometimes it'll give you an extra one, and sometimes it will short you. That's actually why I did it there, Jacob. The I. I actually did it making fun of one of my real life friends, actually. His his character names in game are always I. If he makes another one, it'll be I. So I kind of did it making fun of him. Where'd my... There she went. Anyway, I did this one last night on the stream. Can't remember where I put my which slot I put my EV in. There we go. And this is kind of my defense mode farm build. Let's see, how do we want to do it? I think I want to do the double diamond here. The protons don't matter. Do them however you want. I mean, particularly on this map, it's an easy farmer, so do the protons however you want to do it. the stats of my PDT. I'm sure my PDT is not as strong as your PDT, Martin. But there's mine. Tier 1 with no buffs or anything, 28,000. So, I mean, it's good enough. Gets the job done. Oops. Wrong hero. If you glitter shroom, if you use if you're using a frosty like if you're using frosty towers, if you build up there, it's very, very effective. But besides that, I haven't been building on the roof. I have now on Incursion. I build up there sometimes because that's makes for a great location to fight the boss. But yeah, if you just do the trifecta here, it makes for some pretty easy living. Could actually probably go way up there. Eh. I'll just do it the way I normally do it. Let's go down a little further. Why on earth would you want to leave now? We got some souls to farm here. Oops, and I forgot my... God dang it. I've got my guys all in different slots from where I normally put them. See, I got a Serenity over on that one. Guys, join the Steam group. I don't I get spammed too much, so I only add either real life friends, people I collab with, or moderators to any of my groups to my friends list. And then you see on this side, now this is a strategy for solo AFKing, essentially. And this side I basically want to ignore the entire time, so I overkill it big time over here with the protons. And we've got all this extra DU. I usually go like that, and just really to overkill it even further, I'll double proton this side. And that's going to make this side kind of a no-brainer. I mean, you can slap a couple of ups on the PDT right here, but basically that's going to do it. And I promised an EV some celebration shots this run, so let's get... although this map is... Man, it's made for the gun witch, in my opinion. Alright, so we got all the hashtag Juicy Nations in. Anybody got any last minute hashtag Juicy Nations? Because I am about to roll it. We'll give you guys just a second. And I'm just going to let you guys kill everything while I do the giveaway here. So basically, YouTube is funny about their private messages. Some people can't use private messages. So basically what we're going to do here is whoever wins the giveaway, you need to send me a private message. And after the stream, I will reply back to that message with the Dryad code. So one more time, there we go, hashtag Juicy Nation, just to make sure everybody's putting them in. And let me tab out here, let Nightbot do its work. And there we go, Daniel Hagstrom. Congratulations, man. You are the winner of the first code. Congrats there, Daniel. These guys are all dying too quick, huh? See, we'll get some celebration going on up there in these, up in the faces here. So Daniel, you need to send me a private message, like I said. If you don't know how to do it, start right-clicking stuff. or you can go to my About page and you can send me a private message from there as well. But send me a private message and I will reply after the stream with your EV2 code. So grats to you, man. And we are going to be giving away another one. This isn't the only one. There's another one incoming. So guys, just start off and upgrade the PDTs. After that, it doesn't matter. Upgrade anything. I'm just going to throw some on these protons too, just for giggles. And there we go. We should be solid enough. Oh yeah. These things are indeed heat-seeking there, Unicorn. They do some awesome tracking. And of course they got the lovely little celebration explosions at the end. I got another one there, Gonzo. I know it's getting late for you, but I've got one more to give away. Yeah, this is definitely an easy mode farm. There's no doubt. So after this run, we'll do the incursion. Ah, this is true there, Glitter. Definitely, definitely more of just, well, it's just a tracking. You know, it locks on. It's got the, it's a homing device. I'm not sure if YouTube will let me do a, you can try an exclamation point uptime. There, Bleach. I'm not sure if it'll work on YouTube, but it might. Yeah, the heat dispensing is not as good as the Megmanus projector, that's for sure. But it, with the slower fire rate and the double projectile, my proton beams are, see, at tier 1 they're at 19,336. Looks like. Let's up it once and see. Tier 2 they're at 25,000. My PDTs are fairly strong. Oh, does it say right there, George? They will. They'll fix it all up. It's gonna take time. I mean, you know, everybody's sick of hearing about the early release thing. But I mean, this game has been in early access for a long time. So yeah, I mean, I started just before 2 o'clock. So we got probably another hour left at least. And why on earth do you want to go? Get yourself some free souls. So how many of you guys have played the Terraria side of the crossover so far? I have yet to do it. I'm thinking I may need to either start a new world or do some modifications to my existing. I think I might. Yeah, he's down. I was going to say I might take that Explodinator just because I don't want him to run through. Tuskar down. There's Pie Guy. The acquired, you get 8. On Nightmare 4, you get 8 out of the victory chest, and then you have the potential of getting 2 bonus if the buggy gold ingot spawns. I've got several different worlds that have got the Moon Lord down already. I'm unsure if I want to start a new world or if I want to go with one of those. Of course, Terraria, the thing I'm worried about is becoming re-addicted. Terraria is a very addicting game. If I start a fresh world, I'm sure I'll end up playing all the way through it. And, you know, at this point, at this stage in life, I'm wanting to, see, I can't fly, but I can still fly. Anyway, at this point in life, I'm still wanting to get a little more DD2 going. Oh, there's lots of bugs on DD2. Lots and lots. But, you know, like I said, it's not, the game's not done. Ooh, I keep forgetting the main benefit. All them bots. Look at them all. I'll show you guys the celebration I took at the break here. And there's the heat dispensing on it, which is not spectacular. I mean, it gets the job done, but definitely not spectacular. I can do 6 of the grab bots, I believe. 2. Nope, 7 actually. There's 7 there. Can I do another? I don't want to blow them up by accident. Nope, 7 it looks like is my limit with the weapon. Like I said, I'll show you guys the passes I chose. Yeah, I still need to get me a storm helm there, Unicorn. I've yet to go and farm up a storm helm yet. My problem with my EV2 is, you know, I'm pretty good about not just focusing on item power and getting all the proper passives and everything. Yet on my EV2 DPS, I became a bit of a item power fanatic. So like I'm at 787 on this guy. But here's the one I chose. I like that big boy. Dropping the big boy mine for the first one. And then I got the grab bot capacity increase with the additional 4. It didn't, it didn't take me near as long to get that one as it did that gun witch weapon. The Mega Shark took me over an hour of just going back and forth between the taverns. Let's see. We got a baddie coming out of here. I think there's so much green mana available on this map too that you get everything upgraded all the way pretty darn quickly. See these grab bots in action if anything makes it close enough. And you know what? I'm just going to blow them up because I want them over on this lane anyway, where the boss is coming. Oh, it's fully AFKable. You can actually, there's going to be builds. I'm going to put at least one on the channel that's 100% AFKable, which means no upgrading or anything. You just build it and then go away until it's over. Okay, they're kind of, it's hard to say which one is best right now because they are glitched a little bit. Come on out. Let me blow your face up there, Ogre. Walk a little further, I dare you. Bam! Half health gone. So awesome. I still haven't yet, Andy. Like I just mentioned a minute ago, I need to farm up a storm helm for the EV2. Yeah, Pie Guy, this is definitely 100% AFKable. Mindless did a full AFK, no upgrade run. And a few other people have as well. I haven't done it yet. I haven't figured out how I want to do it. Yeah, I'm going to take a little break, but I'm off work today, so I mean, I'll be doing stuff all day. Now, later tonight, I usually record. Saturday nights are my recording and editing night. So, I'll be offline for that. That's when I get all my solo stuff done. Good enough. The problem with the Dryad right now is there's targeting issues with the slimes and the hornets. Plus, on the slimes and the hornets, defense crit does not scale when upgrading. So like and the reason that hurts it is because it is a defense crit builder. So it's just like the EV2. You're going to want to, you know, have defense crit as your primary stat and defense power as your secondary stat. That's actually true with the the harpies as well. Oh yes, celebration, getting it done. Yeah, anyway, if I will say this, that when and if they change it and the harpies and slimes do scale with defense crit, they are without a doubt going to be the flavor of the month builder towers, because they are going to be beast. I mean, they're mean right now, but they're going to be right there. I mean, if you laid down, now this is assuming if the slimes and the hero crit were scaling properly. If you just laid down slimes, hornets, and say proton beams, there is no ground mob that would survive that. Well, you just got to play through it and see if you like it there, Nova. I mean, that's half the battle there, is enjoying it. Once you play through the campaign, you'll have 4 level 50 characters. So you always want to fill your hero deck when you're just starting. And then as soon as you finish the campaign, or actually before you finish the campaign, if you replay any maps, you'll have all of your heroes up to level 50. All of them that are in your hero deck anyway. Richard, my suggestion always for the first purchase is going to be an EV2. They're beast mode DPS, that's very, very easy to gear, and absolutely insane builders. These protons are just ridiculous. See, that's only a tier 4, and it's rocking out the 36,000 DPS, but the main deal with the protons is the crazy CC it brings too. They did that on purpose, Chris. They said that they did that on purpose. It's a temporary fix where you can, if you've got a bunch of level 50s, you can get another level 50 just with one run. It's a temporary fix to the Harbinger grind, which, I mean, even previously, before they put that in, you could still get a level 50 in well under an hour. I got to get in the habit of using the grab bots again. I didn't use them for so long. Definitely got to get in the habit of using those bad boys. Well, hell, we're at wave 7 already. The other giveaway is going to be another Dryad. That's all I have. I'm hoping that one day Trendy will hook me up with like some skin codes and random stuff like that too, but that's I don't have access to any of that yet. When a new hero comes out, they'll give me a few hero codes to give away, and with the Dryad, they actually gave me a bunch, so that was nice. I was able to give away quite a few. Nightbot is going to get you Unicorn. Alright, so are we going to get an ingot? Yes, we are. Very nice. So, anyway, to answer to that question there, we're going to get 10 Souls of Night for this run. We're going to get 8 in the chest. And then since the ingot did spawn, we're going to get a bonus 2 from that chest. So let's find the old ingot here. It's always going to be up on the ceiling where one of those little gold spots are up top. There it is right there. I know somebody already grabbed it, but once you get the ingot, then you want to run over to the furnace over here, and you see that key is already crafted. We're just going to craft another one. I don't know why it did that, Unicorn. I'm not sure. It's automated. I just got the default settings. Anyway, and then this chest here, that key is going to unlock this chest, and it's going to give you a bonus 2 souls. So that's awesome. I gave away one. I haven't given them both away. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. This time we're going to do the incursion build on this map. And I'm showing you my... The two builds I'm showing you here. This one was my AFK farmer. The incursion one is essentially another AFK strategy that I've been using. And you can't AFK it fully, of course, because there's a boss. The next giveaway will be after the next map there, Kay. We're going to run it on incursion, and then we'll do another giveaway. You out of here, Chris? Well, good night to you. Hell, this is still, it's 3:17 in the afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. And this is like early morning for me. Yeah, Emil, I'll be on, off and on all day long. I'm off work tonight, so there will be some DD2 involved. Now, I'm not going to be streaming later. I'm going to be doing a lot of recording. But I will be in and out of Steam group chat all day. Alright, so let's see, next we're going to do the incursion. Let me, there's Zarnoth. What up, Zarnoth? Emil is here. I'm going to be AFK just for 1 second here real quick before I queue this up. Or I guess I can queue it up and let it start loading. Make sure everybody gets in. R.I.P. Casey Neistat vlogs. That's funny. Alright, now let's see. There was some bugs with this last night when a party would join in the tavern. Let's see if it is going to let us queue up. Hopefully. Just after midnight there, Tree Army. Youch! Agent 007. 4:20 a.m. or p.m.? It's a.m. for you, I think. The wife's giving me shit. It is 4:20. Wherever Agent lives. As soon as this loads in, I'm going to go AFK for just 1 sec before building it out. This is actually a really, really fast build on this map. Let's see here. Alright, so this one, and this is, I get you. I get what you're saying. This is a blah, blah, blah build. There is nothing blah or more blah than this build right here. And I understand that, but it's fast, it's easy, and it's AFKable. And that's why I wanted to show you guys. So, we're going to PDT each lane. Now, of course, this is an incursion, so we got additional lanes. We're going to, let's PDT it right there. We're going to PDT it right there. And then we're going to PDT it right there. Oops, I got my heroes all wonky again. They're all wonky. I'm going to switch back over to my gun witch too. My PDTs are decent there, Daniel. I showed them earlier. Nothing spectacular, but 28,000 poison damage per tick. So they're pretty nice. They get the job done anyway. They're not nothing spectacular. The main thing I've got on my PDTs, and I encourage everyone to do it before they change it again with the using other heroes' stuff. But I use all Squire gear on my PDTs. So everybody constantly asks me about how I get the range that my PDTs have, and here's why. Vector Corrector. Squire or Apprentice loot has Vector Corrector on it, and since there's no other passive you're looking for PDTs, besides maybe Defense Crit, it doesn't matter that I have that Iron Core on there. So this is actually my Cannonballer set of gear. All the way down, all the way through the list. The only thing that's not a Squire piece that I'm using is the Toxic Shock here, which I could use a better Toxic Shock, but that's just the best one I found. Anyway, back to the build here. Well, Bleach, I hope you win, man. But it all depends on how you and Nightbot get along. So I'm going to just archer the shit out of it, basically, from here on out. Like I said, this is a blah, boring-ass build. But it is 100% AFKable up until the final wave. And of course, just place your archers so that they're covering multiple lanes. And we're going to be killing the boss up there on that platform where that grab bot is right now. So you want to make sure you get a little coverage over there too. As far as upgrades, it doesn't even matter. Upgrade anything in any order. I say it's AFKable. I mean it's semi-AFKable. As in, you can, you still have to go through and do the upgrades in between waves, but you can pretty much do whatever else you want. Where to put my monk? There he is. And then usually, just for good measure, I will save some of that additional DU, as this is more than sufficient. And I actually get on my other monk. Now this is preparing already all the way for wave 5. I get on my Lightning Aura monk, as my Lightning Aura monk currently has Empowering Calm. And I put an Empowering Calm Serenity Aura up top here, because this is where we're going to fight the boss. And you can also put, you can overlap it. You can do whatever you want. You know, say you want multiples in here. You can do that, whatever. But then you can also put Skyguard towers up here, and they do just wreck stuff. So anyway, these guys, the mobs, of course, are very healthy on this map. It's basically, so to pop my Abyss Lord is just archers. I haven't gotten into any of the other Abyss Lord towers, so it's all 10% archer damage. All defense power. Some items I have defense crit, some I have defense health. I looked for archer, the 10% archer damage passive more than I looked for the secondary stat of anything. We're getting a little laggy here on this one. And the key really for the boss here, I mean, obviously it was the first day and a half. Or yeah, explosive arrows. I forgot that part. Explosive arrows on your weapon and on your medallion. You want that with your Abyss Lord as well. Anyway, this map was, the boss was one-shottable essentially with the poison debuff for a day, and everybody took full advantage of it. That's gone now, but as long as you have 10,000 health, you can sit in these Serenity Auras and just wreck it. So the boss won't kill you. Sometimes I'll even put a PDT. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. A lot of times I'll even put a PDT facing that, just for a little additional boss damage here. When it comes around to boss killing time, that PDT will focus on him. And basically, with the boss, you just stand up top there. Emil, if you don't have the 10k HP, I would suggest not standing in front of them. So, I mean, nobody wants to run off. You definitely want to stay away from the core. If you aggro the boss and you come down near the core, you're going to lose the match. But if you just stand here and just DPS them from right here, you can easily blaze the boss down. And the 10k thing I'm referring to is if you're playing solo. Everybody knows if you're playing solo, if the boss kills you, there's a very, very, very strong chance that you're not going to survive the match. Because by the time you respawn, the boss will have killed the core in a lot of cases. Yeah, I haven't seen that bug yet, Soda Pop, but a lot of people have been talking about that. There was a bug with the boss flying off. Like I said, I haven't encountered that one, but I know it was a common bug people were seeing. Ninjas, you want to increase your protons damage by defense crit. Don't put any upgrades in defense power. Put it all into defense crit. Don't use any defense health. I personally don't. Now, that does mean that you'll have to... you're going to have to either repair or upgrade your protons, which I personally don't even repair them. I upgrade them once they get low enough for me to worry about them. And I don't do anything else with them. Good enough. And you want your defense crit maxed as well. I've got a proton beam hero spotlight on my channel. You should check that out. It'll give you some good insights. We got a huntress down there. She dead. The haunted huntress is done. But there's apprentice. The haunted apprentice is done as well. Like I mentioned, there is going to be several of the 5-minute build series going up on the channel over the next week on this map. And there will be lots more interesting ones, and ones that make it faster. I mean, this is without a doubt a turtle build, but it's a super, super easy AFK build, and that's why I did it. And you don't even have to use archers. I use archers because I like archers. You can use anything else. PDTs plus enter, plus anything else. Seogic, when it gets time to do the giveaway, it'll be hashtag Juicy Nation. I have terrible luck with those things too, Jacob. I've never won a stream giveaway, ever. I tell you though, I mentioned it last night, the one that I want to win for this is actually not a hero code, but I really want that Guardian of the Molten... which one is it? Guardian of the Molten Citadel? The Squire costume that's really, really expensive. Man, I want that thing so bad, but there's just no way I'm going to pay that much money. But when they do skin giveaways, you get to pick the skin when Trendy does it. Of course, they got all the codes. But that is the skin I would pick for certain. So you hear that? I am Isam. Isam's not here today. But if he were here, give me a skin code. You missed one of them, Theodore, but there's going to be another one as soon as we're done with this map, so hang tight. It's not over yet. Alright. Wave 3 now. I guess I could start prepping. We got 350 unused mana, so I'm actually going to save up this what I have and make sure I have enough to build out my Sky Guards for the final wave. So I'm going to collect it up here. Sky guards are not even remotely necessary, but they do make it go just a little bit quicker. Killing the boss. So anyone else that's in the match, in wave 4, just save up your mana and throw some ups on these sky guards. I throw down for wave 5. Dang, Ninja's done got smacked down by Nightbot. I don't understand the whole caps thing. Nightbot is mad today. I've never seen that one before. That and the message. The message is kind of rude. The Nightbot message. That's the default. I didn't set that, just so you guys know. For solo in the eye, I personally just kind of tank him out on my gun witch and burn him down inside of a Empowering Comms Serenity Aura. I'm gonna have some more solo builds up this weekend or within the next few days as well. This is a slow roll on this map with the turtle build, that's for sure. There's just so many mobs and they got such a long way to walk. The giveaway is random there. Sioga Nightbot does it for me. All I do is click a button that says roll and it picks the winner. Oh, nice. Ninja, got yourself a 4 per second. That's awesome. Nightbot and its caps. I personally, that's one part of, now obviously I try to follow the internet etiquette as much as I can, but that's one thing I personally have never really given too big of a shit about, is people typing in caps. I could care less. But Nightbot ain't having it. Sistos, I mentioned it earlier, and I'll say it again. Anybody that wins needs to send me a PM through YouTube. I can't automatically PM you. However, I do have messaging unlocked on my channel, so you can send me a PM, and I will reply back to you with the code. So if you're the winner, that's how you're going to collect it. So you can go to, you can right-click me, or you can go to my my About page, and there will be a spot there to send a message. And you'll want to send me a private message when you win. According to Bleach, it's going to be him anyway. Apparently, Bleach and Nightbot are friends that go way back. So once again, for the next wave with the boss, of course, we don't want to stand on top of the cores or near the defenses. We want to stand up here away from everything and just burn him down. Wreck his face. Yeah, Unicorn, I hear ya. I know I failed in the Discord department. I'm gonna get a Discord set up. It's just a matter of me doing it. See, you got a, what was it, a Lavamancer EV2 and Abyss Lord? I don't know, I'd go with either the Mystic or the Dryad. Well, then again, you got to remember too. Anytime anyone asks me that, I'm a person that likes to build, so I'm always going to tell you the builder. You know, with the exception of the EV2, that one's kind of a no-brainer. I think everyone should get an EV2 just because they're so strong in all aspects. But as far as all the other heroes, I am all about building. Jacob, I'll probably do one more run after the giveaway. I'm not sure what map will do. The little demon eyes are so squishy that they're almost a non-factor. I mean, if you just run up to them and stand there and ignore them, they're gonna steamroll you. But they're pretty much a non-issue. Anyway, so what we are gonna do is, if everybody stands up here, this is where you want to fight the boss. And just for a little extra deeps, I'm going to sky guard it up. What's the saying? Don't put your eggs in one basket? Okay, I'll put some eggs over here then. There we go. And I got 600 left. That's plenty of upgrades. Let's see. Oops, fail jump. And since we're relying on our Serenity Auras, never hurts to upgrade your Serenities. And I'm good to go, and you guys are. Basically, stay away from the core. Stay away from those sky guards if you can, and we want to kill him up here, away from the core. We want him doing his little passes, running back and forth on us up here, away from everything else. And he's coming out of that side, of course. I should have switched to Poisonous Tips. Wasn't thinking. Poisonous Tips is works very nicely. It's alright, Dragolich will still do it. And he's a blazing 24, 23, going down fast. He's actually not even taking any passes on us, I was going to say. Oh, there he goes. Get back up here and take it like a champ there. Aye. 11 mil, he's just about there. Oh, he got me. That's weird. I've never had him get me before. He's just about there though, 5 mil. We should have him pretty quickly. Somebody's got him aggroed pretty well. Get you a little Dragolich, and I just got face rolled. The poison doesn't work anymore, Agent. That was removed very, very quickly, in fact. After the first day, that was pulled out. Yeah, alright, we got an ingot too. That's awesome. You type the code into the mailbox in the tavern. On the PC and PS4. These codes work for the PS4 now, which wasn't a thing until recently, so that's kind of nice. PS4 players kind of got the shaft. But these codes work for PS4 now too. There we go. Ugh. Somebody else snagged that one. That's alright. It only takes one person to unlock it. That's weird. It's ungatherable. There's one. Of course, once you gather it up, go to the furnace. I think it's already done, isn't it? Did you guys already unlock it? Yep, there's the key. So it's all open and waiting to give us our souls a night. Alright, guys. Let's see it. Hashtag Juicy Nation. Get yourself entered in. I'm going to head on out to the Heroes Marketplace and check out some of the weapons and whatnot. We are going to do one more run here on the live stream. Oh yeah, the Juicy Nations are flying. Very, very nice. Scribbles, DeWinter, Theo. There's some names I didn't see yet. There's Nikolai. Oh man, they're going so fast. Tree Jesus. Can't ever forget that name. Ed Course, but of course, it's Ed Course. Somebody hit something. Hit a button here. Go to TAVERN, if you would. Whoever's got the leader. It'll tick over here in just a minute. Acquired, I want to do both. You know, I want to grow the YouTube channel. It's had a lot of momentum, so I want to keep that going. So I do my Friday night live streams on Twitch, and any other streams I do during the week, I'll be doing right here on YouTube. Now you know. I actually like streaming on Twitch better. There we go. Not that I like it better. I mean, I like streaming on YouTube because I want to see the YouTube channel grow. I'm not a Twitch partner, and I'm far off from being eligible, so I'm not as concerned with the Twitch account, but Twitch makes it pretty damn easy. I mean, they make it ridiculously easy to stream, and they make it insanely easy to do everything. You know, chat. Oh yeah, 84 souls. Heading out and checking out what we got out here. Yeah, Twitch definitely has a better interface. Card minnow, they are both in the description below. The Twitch account, and you're actually already watching me on YouTube, so you know what the account is there. Any last minute Juicy Nations going? Yeah, Twitch and YouTube are competitors. Twitch is owned by Amazon. YouTube, of course, is owned by Google. So they are definitely competitors. Yeah, Thomas, there's been lots of changes to the game. There's been several patches since then. Leave party here again. We want a fresh group every time, so we're only going to do one more run. I'd like to see some different bodies in the room, in the group. Alright, so let's see what's parked over here this time around. We've got some tsunamis. Alright, I won't make you guys wait anymore. I'll give away the code. So those last minute hashtag Juicy Nations are rolling in. Let me tab out 1 second. We will find a winner. That's a setting card, minnow. You place that as a... That's a setting in YouTube. You can link your Twitch account. Anyway, let's find a winner here. And there we go. Scribbles X. Grats, man. Scribbles has won my second and final Dryad code for the night. So, grats to you, Scribbles. Way to go. So anyway, like I mentioned, Scribbles, send me a private message in YouTube, and I will reply with the code. And as soon as the stream is over, that is. Now I'm going to do one more run here, and you know what? I really kind of need... Let me take advantage of you guys. Can somebody bring in some super hot EV2 DPS? Because I want to do the Demon Lord, but I don't want to have to be the one that burns him, as I want to play around on my Dryad. That was it, George. Sadly, that was all the codes I had, but I did give away 5 codes this week, so it was nice to get 5 codes from Trendy. They definitely hooked it up, took good care of me this time around. I was very pleased to see that. And I'm constantly just double checking the Mega Shark for a 5% crit. If I found a Mega Shark that had Witch Mark and 5% hero crit chance, I think I would get it even though I already have one. That damn Ed course, winning everybody's codes, huh? The North Pole is another one I want to pick up, which will be awesome. The Lunar Portal Staff. 3 per second diamond shot. That's actually kind of interesting. Of course, we'd have to get the right passives on it. I'm not even sure what I would want. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a Demon's Lair. I haven't used the North Pole yet, and I guess there's some issues with the snowballs. I heard Elandrian talking about it. There's some snowball issues with it for certain. Oop, not Dawn of the Blood Moon. Demon's Lair. I've been doing the Dawn of the Blood Moon so much lately that I just automatically scroll down to it. Alright, Seojic. Sorry to massacre your name. But thanks for swinging by the stream there. Appreciate it. Don't forget, you guys are just swinging by and checking it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Always wanting to grow the group. And then to play with me, you just need to be in the Steam group. So the link is in the description to the Steam group, but you can also search it if you don't like clicking links. You can search for Juicy Nation in Steam, and it'll list it there. We got 500 some members up now, so that's pretty awesome for a Steam group. And what are we going to do here? You know what? Let's bring some harpies in the mix too. I haven't done any harpies today. Let's get old Leafy out here. Well, I guess we're going to need Leafy 3 too, huh? We'll get Leafy 3 out here. Leafy 3 is my waller. Alright, Zarnoth. Take it easy, man. Glad to see you coming back to the game. You going to put some more videos on that YouTube channel of yours? Or are you going to ignore that thing? Do it, man. Do it. Hit the record button, Zarnoth. It's for the best. The best way to level up now, if you're new to the game, is just playing through the campaign. Put 4 heroes in your hero deck. And when you finish the campaign, all 4 of them will be level 50. If you've already got heroes, the best way to level up is to equip the equip the experience booster skill spheres in all of your heroes. Bring them all out. You don't have to have them active. Just bring them all out, and those spheres will all stack for each level 50 you already have. So, well, if you go to the Steam group, you just hit the button. It's an open group. Anybody can join it. So you just hit the join group button. You'll see it. Once you pull the Steam group up, you'll see it. If you're playing on PS4, I do have a PS4 community, but I'll be honest, it's been quite dead. I haven't been on the PS4 lately, and most of my moderators have quit, waiting for greater updates. So the PS4 community has been a bit on the dead side. There is no doubt. Alright, now let's see. We want... See, I still need at least some light protons. So let's get some light protoning action in here. I'll just go with something... say like that. We still got plenty of DU left. And of course this map. Alright, Bleach. Well, thank you for swinging by. I'm glad I was able to chat with you, and you were able to catch me live. Alright, so we're going to proton it. And that's going to leave me, what, 440 left. So if I get a world tree down right about there and throw just one upgrade on it, gets the job done. And then switch over. Let's get some harpies going here. How much do I have left? We got 330. So that's enough for 2 harpies on each lane. Sweet. Now these harpies are a little squishy, so they'll end up either needing repairs or upgrades just from the meteors, because they are some squishy bastards. I don't have any defense health on my harpies, of course, is why we got the extra squishage. Squishage, is that a word? Now it is. Let's see, let's get my third. I'm still gonna bring my gun witch along just for running around the map, but I'm gonna switch over to the final on wave 3 for the final boss kill. I'm gonna switch over, so I appreciate you guys bringing in the EV2 for the hot DPS. Yeah, there we go. That's probably good enough. That's awesome, Andy, that you got it. I mean, it took me way more than 20 hours of Onslaught to get mine. I think I was more like around 200 hours. I did, what, 5 or 6 runs that were well over 100 waves each to get my my gunwitch weapon, my drench weapon. So yeah, I mean, it's all about that RNG. I personally have crap luck with the RNG. Well, thanks, Cookie Man. I appreciate it. And here comes the boss. Oh yeah, we got double beaming EVs. This guy might as well just run away now. There is no point in continuing on with his life. That is for damn sure. Really no upgrades required, but I'm gonna throw these here just for giggles. Yeah, we got the Lagalicious going on here. They're floating off into the air just a little. Not too bad. Definitely seen worse. Where's he at? There he is, down below. Don't you be throwing your shit at me? Little guy tossing little stuff up at me. What is he thinking? See, that's the thing, Tree Jesus. I have bad luck there too. No, I'm a pit boss there at work, so I'm not allowed to do any gambling. But if I go to a casino and gamble, I might as well just throw my money right in the trash, because I have shit luck. Absolute shit. And same thing, there were no upgrades really required. But I'll at least get these harpies healthy again, or healthier anyway. Good enough. And I am gonna switch to a non-DPS Dryad. This should be entertaining. Hopefully I don't get my face rolled too hard. Yeah, guys, the Terraria weapons that were just added in, they're not intended to be some super badass new meta have to use type thing. It's a fun factor. I mean, they're effective. They get the job done. They're providing enough DPS. They're providing more than you need, but they're not gonna have the amount of DPS that you're used to if you're one of these DPS gurus that have really grinded it out. Clay the Gamer, thanks for swinging by, man. If you're gonna really grind it out, you're gonna have better stuff that's gonna give you better numbers than what those Terraria weapons will give. Die, you bastards! I'll give you guys some... Sandstorm doesn't work with the beam, that's right. Right in the face. Oh yeah. Demon Lord down. Well, I can count cards. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, even the perfect card counter that knows perfect blackjack strategy, the house still has an advantage. It's just a much smaller advantage. How do I know when to throw from the catapult? Just as soon as you see the little fiery lava ball, you run up there with it. Ah, no medallion. Shit. Terrible luck. Crappy brimstone tome too. You don't see many, or I personally haven't seen many Dryad weapons with defense health on it though. And that one's fairly decent. What do I have now? Oop, I can't swap, that's right. Yeah, Christina, when you grab the lava ball and you come up here and you'll see it appear in the catapult. When it appears there, just go ahead and hit activate and bam, away you go. Can't miss it though. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for today. Like I mentioned, I will be on and off throughout the day in the Steam group, so by all means, hop on in there and join me. Be happy to do some runs with everybody. Going to be doing some more farming the souls. You can get defense health on anything. The only thing that's going to give a direct upgrade to the tree health is on your medallion, though. There's a passive for it. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Now, on that same note, it's almost a waste of time, so I'm not encouraging it, because although you can use the trees as a wall, they take ridiculous damage. They have no damage modifiers at all, so every baddie hits them at full strength. But this is how I built my treer. I've got defense health on every piece, all the way across. You see I'm not even remotely fully upgraded yet. I got a defense health pet. And then on my medallion, the world tree's health is increased by 11% of your defense health stat. As far as I know, 12% is the maximum you can get on that, but I have yet to see one. And that's just going, it's kind of it's kind of pointless to even have a waller that's a Dryad, in my opinion, because like I said, they got just stupid crazy health. You know, you can get these things way up there, and it only takes 100 mana to upgrade them all the way. I'm assuming Trendy did that since it's a required defense, but mine at tier 1 are at 372,000. 100 mana later, they're at 744. So I mean, it's obviously it's very, very healthy, but it has 0 modifiers for damage resistance, so it takes full damage from everything. Where like a blockade, you know, you're going to get more health on one of these world trees easier than you can a blockade, but the blockades have the self-healing through passives, plus they take reduced damage, which, you know, I mean, come on, that's huge. So that's really my thoughts on the world tree. Now, the world trees do aggro, so even if you put one off to the side, the ranged mobs will kill it. So you have to watch your placement of it, and I kind of did it with a waller just because of that. The fastest XP I've been doing, you know, even if you don't have all the, you know, obviously I've got a ton of level 50s, but even if you don't have that many level 50s, you can pretty easily, you know, even say you got 4 level 50s and you put that, let me see, do I have any characters that still have it up? I'm sure I do. I'm sure the juicer's got it. Anyway, if you put these experience bonus spheres in, You see I got 145%. Well, now let's get rid of the juicer and go with my DPS mage, say. That raised it to 185% because he's got the skill spheres in as well. Even though the juicer is no longer in the hero deck, that XP boost stays. So it doesn't matter how many you have. The more you have, the quicker it will be. But just do that with as many as you do have. If you've got 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever, do that with all of them you do have, and then do the easiest. I personally do Assault on Throne Room on campaign mode, normal. That's the easiest version of that map. It rewards awesome experience, and with me, with all the level 50s I have, I can get over 600%. So since I can get so high, if I do Assault on Throne Room once, it takes me 0 to 50. Omni's got 12% on his medallion. Yeah, I think 12% is the maximum. Well, considering that corruption, it's all about the skill spheres there, Milorn. The only way to stay... I don't even have that sphere yet. Let me switch over to a Dryad here. I don't have that sphere yet, but let's see if we can find it here. Brain of Confusion, maybe? No. Here we go. Corruption in Tune. While in corruption form, celestial power is drained by 4 every second instead of every 6. And then, of course, if you throw in and get the additional 60 celestial power, it's going to allow you to stay in corruption for much, much longer. However, it does drain your celestial power as you go. So as far as I know, currently there's no way to stay in it 100% of the time. It's always going to drain it away. Unless you're in the tavern, of course. With unlimited everything. But anyway, that is going to do it for now, guys. Thank you for swinging by the stream. The Tuesday YouTube stream, I'm going to try to start making a regular thing. This Saturday stream, it's questionable whether or not I'll be able to do it every week. I'm certain I won't be able to do it every week, but I'm going to attempt to do the Tuesday daytime stream on YouTube as often as I can. But that is going to do it for now, so thanks for swinging by, everyone. Anyone that's joining up just now, this will be archived and uploaded onto the channel as soon as YouTube gets done doing its processing thing. But that is going to do it for me for now. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate everybody coming by, and we will see you soon. Peace.